crack is more prominent than ever. I'm talking about high schoolers, doctors, lawyers, politicians. Crack does not discriminate. What is crack? Crack is the most potent form of cocaine. It is also the form with the most risks. It is between 75 and 100% pure, making it far stronger and more potent than cocaine. It comes in solid blocks or crystals in varying different colors from white to pale rose to yellow. The difference between crack and cocaine and why crack is so addictive. Cocaine is a powder and crack is a rock. Both are identical pharmacologically, but smoking crack allows it to reach the brain much more quickly, and thus brings an immediate rush and a very intense high. The high lasts about 15 minutes. Crack is so intense that a user can become addicted just after the first few times of using. How is crack made? Crack is made by cooking cocaine powder with baking soda, then breaking it into small pieces called rocks. Hence the name crack rock. Different names for crack are rock, cookies, ready rock, smack, hard, base, and freebase. Crack cocaine is one of the most powerful illegal drugs when it comes to producing psychological dependence. Crack stimulates key pleasure centers in the brain and causes extremely heightened euphoria. Compulsive crack use develops soon after the person starts using because substance is smoked and enters the bloodstream rapidly. With crack, tolerance develops rapidly. The addict soon fails to achieve the same high experienced earlier from the same amount of crack cocaine, causing them to up and up and up the dosage. Short-term effects. Crack causes a short-lived, intense high that is immediately followed by the opposite: intense depression, edginess, and craving for more of the drug. People who use crack often don't eat or sleep properly. They can experience greatly increased heart rate, muscle spasms, and convulsions. And since crack is a stimulant, the drug can make people feel paranoid, angry, hostile, and anxious, even if they aren't high. Regardless of how much the drug is used or how frequently, crack cocaine increases the risk that the user will experience a heart attack, stroke, seizure, or respiratory failure, any of which can result in sudden death. Smoking crack further presents a series of health risks. Crack is often mixed with other drugs as far as polysubstance abuse, which can lead to way more health complications and a lot more issues for the person using. What are the long-term effects from smoking crack? In addition to the usual risks associated with cocaine use, crack users may experience severe respiratory problems, including coughing, shortness of breath, lung damage, and bleeding. Long-term effects from the use of crack cocaine include severe damage to the heart, liver, and kidneys. Users are more likely to have infectious diseases as well. Contracted blood vessels, increased rate of breathing, dilated pupils, disturbed sleep patterns, nausea, hyperstimulation, bizarre, erratic, and sometimes violent behavior, hallucinations, hyperexcitability, irritability, tactile hallucination that creates the illusion of bugs burrowing under the skin, intense euphoria, anxiety and paranoia, depression, and intense drug cravings, panic and psychosis, convulsions, seizures, and sudden death from high dose, even one time. As crack cocaine interferes with the way the brain processes chemicals, one needs more and more of the drug just to feel normal. Those who become addicted to crack cocaine, as with most other drugs, lose interest in other areas of life. A drug addiction is always just a symptom of what is really going on. With an addiction, your biology will be off, and we can help with that. We can help you reconnect to who you are and change your experience to one that is enjoyable and autonomous. Bring your life back into your control. One of the most critical things of addiction is the damage to healthy social connections. Throughout addiction, we sacrifice those social connections in order to avoid pain and judgment. But this type of addictive behavior only further exacerbates and creates more pain and judgment. We can help you repair that damage and have fruitful and powerful relationships with not only others, but with yourself. If you're struggling and need help, give us a call.